DVC, Disney Vacation Club. What is it? Lots of people ask about this program, so I thought I'd do a quick video to introduce some of the basic concepts of the Disney Vacation Club. Now, DVC represents Disney Vacation Club. Now, for me and members of the club, it actually means years of deluxe accommodations at Disney properties. This is basically Disney's own form of a timeshare, but there are differences because it offers flexibility and a contract end date. Now, these are very important factors that make it different from typical timeshares and that make it more attractive, in my opinion. So why is flexibility such an important factor? Well, do you want to commit to a specific week each year or commit to the same hotel every time you go away? With DVC, you can book when you want and you can stay in whatever resort you desire based on availability. And Disney has a lot of options when it comes to their deluxe resorts. And remember, the DVC program is specific to the deluxe resorts. We've looked into other timeshares through RCI and things of that nature, and there really isn't the same degree of flexibility. Why is a contract end date important? Well, do you really want to pay maintenance fees, annual dues, and things of that nature forever? That gets really hard on the piggy bank when you're paying into perpetuity. Owning this type of a property contract is supposed to be fun and give you years of enjoyment, not break your bank. Big question that's always asked, how much does it cost? Well, the answer is truly, it depends. It depends on how many nights of vacation you wish to have each year and basically what your choice of home resort is. This is part of the flexibility that the program offers. Now, you have two options when buying a contract. You can buy direct through Disney, which is retail, or you can go into the resale market. Now, they come with some pros and cons. When you buy direct, you get the number of points you want. If they're available, Disney may not have points available for the resort you desire. You get a DVC member benefits card, which grants you certain perks and benefits, which can be discounts or special events, etc. And they can add up. You have full access to the RCI properties, Disney Collection, World Collection, Disney Adventures, and the Concierge Collection. And you can also book cruises. Now, on the resale side, if you buy resale, you save money. You can save up to 50% on your upfront purchase, not your maintenance fees. You do not get membership benefits, however. You don't get a DVC member card. And you may be excluded from future program benefits or changes. And you only have access to the Disney collection of properties. So it's a big decision. Now, if you were to go resale and to only have access to the Disney collection of properties, there's still a ton to choose between. Aulani, a resort in Hawaii that is beautiful. It has a huge water park, even has a man-made lagoon that's filled with tropical fish for snorkeling. The Grand Californian in California, connected to California Adventure Park. Vero Beach Resort in Vero Beach, Florida, right on the Atlantic Ocean. Hilton Head, a very unique resort found in South Carolina. And then you've got the properties located in Orlando, Florida, at Walt Disney World. Animal Kingdom Lodge. Nowhere else in North America can you experience Africa like at this resort. It even has a savanna outside of your rooms with zebra and giraffes roaming around. Amazing. The Wilderness Lodge Villas. Pacific Northwest design. Stunning. Old Key West. So relaxing, and great food at Olivia's. Saratoga Springs. Lots of activities, a number of great pools, and it's right across from Disney Springs. Beach Club Villas. Unbelievable water park for a pool. Boardwalk Villas, right on the boardwalk. Games, magic, performers. It's awesome. The Polynesian. great atmosphere, and it's right across from the Magic Kingdom, and you can get Dole Whip there. Grand Floridian, now this is the epitome of high class. From piano players and full orchestras playing in the lobby to lots of indoor shopping. It's very beautiful. And then there's the Contemporary, one of the original. Contemporary has the monorail running right through it, and people love Chef Mickey's at the Contemporary. So it really is an easy process, and in my opinion, an easy decision. Here's some of the basics. Is food included with your DVC membership? No, it is not. And that was a lobster thermidor from the Grand Floridian Cafe. Delicious. Are theme park tickets included with your DVC membership? No, but I will say this year, one member perk was 25% off a Platinum Plus annual pass. So the big question is it worth it? Let's look at a few samples of the different costs involved. So first, we're going to look at if you were purchasing a contract at Beach Club Villas. Now, the contract for Beach Club Villas ends in 2042, so there's 25 years remaining. Now, if you purchased a contract direct from Disney, you would pay $165 per point. And if you bought Beach Club on the resale market, you would pay $132 to $145 per point on average. You also have to consider that the annual maintenance or property fees for Beach Club Villas goes up about 2 to 3% per year, and currently it's at $6.27 per point. So, upfront costs for a direct purchase of 120 points would be about $19,800 US. On the resale market, the same 120 points would be between $15,000 and $17,000 approximately. Now, 120 points at Beach Club Villas gets you a deluxe studio type of accommodation for about 1 full week each year in 3 out of the 5 defined seasons at Disney. Now, let's look at another sample. So this time, we're going to look at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village. Now, this contract ends in 2057, so you still have 40 years remaining on this purchase. Now, if purchased direct from Disney, you're going to pay about $165 per point. On the resale market, somewhere between $92 and $106 per point. And this does change, so I have noticed recently that some of these have gone up a bit on the resale market. So if you wanted 123 points, that would cost a total of $20,295 US up front if purchased through Disney, or somewhere between $11,000 and $13,000 up front if purchased on the resale market. The annual maintenance fees for Animal Kingdom Lodge are currently $6.59 per point, and remember, that will go up 2 or 3% every year. Now, 123 points at Animal Kingdom Lodge gets you a deluxe studio type of accommodation with a Savannah view. And this is all part of the flexibility. You can choose the room type. It'll get you that room for 1 week each year in 3 out of the 5 defined seasons of busyness at Disney World. So, ultimately, what are you buying? You are buying deluxe accommodations. And you're buying those deluxe accommodations into the future. But at today's rates. And we all know that hotel rooms and resort fees go up every year. Now, there's lots of components that need to be considered when making a decision to buy DVC. And for some people, it's easier than others. For some, there's too many obstacles. When I take time value of money into account, and when I consider the rack rate minus about a 25% discount for the deluxe rooms and villas that I stay at, and I take the 25% off as a cautionary approach because you can oftentimes get deals on rooms and packages, what I find is our DVC upfront costs will essentially break even after our first 8 trips, which will be complete in about 5 years, approximately. Then over time, our maintenance fees will increase until near the end of the contract dates, they become quite high. So by my calculations, considering inflation, room rate increases over time, and maintenance fees, we will likely save about 42 to 50% on these deluxe accommodations over the life of our contract. Now, Disney will make that money back with what we spend on merchandise and food, etc. Now for us, we absolutely love Disney Vacation Club. We have no regrets. Now this was a brief overview only. There are many particulars to know. Post your questions below and I'll help you to understand the program as best as I can. I encourage considering DVC, whether for a few nights per year or a few weeks per year. Beyond the costs, there are also non-financial considerations, and this part of the decision-making process becomes more personal. For example, forcing yourself to commit to family vacations, quality of life, the excitement of planning and anticipating. Disney World is not just for kids. These deluxe resorts are amazing. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like us. If you want to see our other videos, don't forget to subscribe.